JavaScript Full Course Outline. 1. Introduction to JavaScript. A. Practice regularly. Code daily to build muscle memory. Start with small, manageable projects and increase complexity over time. B. Break down problems. Tackle problems in smaller steps. Use pseudocode to plan your solution before coding. C. Build projects. Apply your knowledge by building real-world applications. Examples: a task management app, an e-commerce product filter, a weather app using APIs. D. Read and debug code. Study code written by others to understand different approaches. Debug your own code to develop problem-solving skills. E. Learn version control. Use Git and GitHub to manage your code and collaborate. F. Stay updated. JavaScript evolves quickly. Follow news and updates about the language. Join communities like Stack Overflow or Reddit's r/JavaScript. 15. Advanced topics, optional. Once you've mastered the basics, explore advanced topics to deepen your understanding. A. Functional programming in JavaScript. Pure functions, higher-order functions, immutability, currying. B. Performance optimization, debouncing and throttling, lazy loading, memory management. C. Web APIs, WebSockets for real-time communication, service workers for progressive web apps, PWAs, IndexedDB for local data storage. D. Build tools, introduction to Webpack, Babel, and Parcel, minification and bundling. E. Testing frameworks, Mocha, Chai, Jasmine, end-to-end testing with Cypress or Puppeteer. F. Server-side JavaScript, learn Node.js, work with Express.js for building REST APIs. G. TypeScript, transition to a typed superset of JavaScript. Benefits of static typing for large projects. 16. Additional practice challenges. Once you're confident, challenge yourself with these. Create a clock or timer using setInterval. Build a slideshow or image carousel. Develop a chat interface with real-time updates. Use the Fetch API to work with a public API like GitHub's. 17. Future directions. Learn a framework. React.js for building UI components. Angular for enterprise-grade apps. Vue.js for flexibility and ease of use. Explore back-end development. Create APIs using Node.js and Express.js. Learn about databases, MongoDB, PostgreSQL. Mobile app development. Use React Native to create cross-platform apps. What is JavaScript? Role of JavaScript in web development. Setting up the environment. Browsers and developer tools. Text editors/IDEs. E.g. VS Code. Hello World example. Adding JavaScript to HTML. Inline, internal, and external scripts. 2. JavaScript basics. Variables and constants. Var, let, and const. Data types. Strings, numbers, booleans, null, undefined, symbol, bigint, operators, arithmetic, assignment, comparison, logical, bitwise, input-output, alert, prompt, console, log. 3. Control structures, conditional statements, if, else, switch, loops. 4. While, do, while. 4. In, for, of, break and continue. 4. Functions, function declaration and expression. Arrow functions, parameters and arguments. Default parameters, return values. Callback functions. 5. Objects and arrays. Objects, properties and methods. Accessing and modifying properties. Arrays, creating arrays. Array methods, push, pop, map, filter, etc. Nested arrays and objects. Iterating through arrays and objects. 6. DOM manipulation. Document object model, DOM, overview. Selecting elements, get element by ID, query selector, etc. Modifying elements. Inner HTML, text content, style, event handling, event listeners, add event listener, common events, click, input, mouse over, creating and removing elements, working with forms and input fields. 7. Advanced JavaScript, scope, global versus local scope, var, let, and const scoping rules, closures, the this keyword, prototypes and inheritance, classes, syntax and inheritance, modules, ES6, export and import, 8, asynchronous JavaScript, introduction to asynchronous programming, callbacks, promises, then, catch, finally, async/await, fetch API, fetching data from APIs, handling JSON, error handling, 9, browser APIs, local storage and session storage, geolocation API, web storage API, Canvas API, basics, working with date and time, 10, JavaScript in practice, form validation, creating a to-do list, fetching and displaying data from an API, e.g., JSON placeholder, open weather, building a simple calculator, 11, debugging and testing, debugging with browser developer tools, common errors and how to fix them, writing test cases, unit testing with libraries like Jest, 12, frameworks and libraries, introduction to popular frameworks, React, JS, Angular, JS, Vue, JS, using libraries, jQuery, Lodash, Moment, JS, 13, final projects, portfolio website, weather app, interactive quiz game, resources, online platforms, free code camp, MDN web docs, JavaScript, info, books, Eloquent JavaScript by Maren Haverbeek, You Don't Know JS by Kyle Simpson, practice platforms, CodePen, LeetCode, HackerRank, 14, tips for learning JavaScript effectively. To maximize your progress, consider these strategies. 18, certifications and career growth. Obtain certifications, free code camp certifications, JavaScript certifications on Udemy or Coursera. Build a portfolio to showcase your projects. Apply for internships or junior developer roles.